All right, Equal Life ambassadors, we are now live. I'm excited to be joining you here today. I don't often get to talk with all of you, but as always, I want to express my gratitude to this amazing community. It's really because of you and the entire IHP community that we all get to do what we love, and I hope that that includes you as well. So, my goal inside of creating an ambassador based program is to say, as the industry begins to change, how can we support you more and more? And I think fortunately that most of us understood this and were able to use this to our advantage during times like the pandemic. Whereas if you had an offline based practice, you were able to move people a bit more virtual. And with that virtual based practice, you were able to share all of your favorite resources well. To me now, this is just commonplace. And the truth is, if you're not doing it for your clients, someone else is. That's the truth. So why wouldn't you refer your favorite nutritional supplements, air filters, water filters, organic sheets, any things that people are going to be using in and on their body for a very large portion of the day. And so we are just very privileged and grateful that you've chosen Equalife as one of your nutritional supplement and protocol-based providers. So what I wanted to share with you here today is some really groundbreaking news. And I'm just the one that gets to deliver the message, but truthfully, I really have nothing to do with being able to bring the technology to you. So before we maybe dive into what that is, I just want to give a special thanks to Tom Gerace and the entire tech team. And I want to name all the names because I know I'll leave one person out, and they're a huge part of this. So our technologists are the people that literally write the code and create the technology beyond the platforms. Yes, we have a platform called Impact, but truthfully, it's not that great. It's just not. It becomes great because of the technology-based team and Rick that's able to implement it in that favor. However, what many of you may know is happening is that on this device right here, on Google Android-based phones and iPhone iOS, which make up the vast majority of all phones, and of course search engine with Google, is that they're going to be removing all 30-day cookies come this fall. So Facebook and Meta have already gone down to only a 7-day cookie look back, and Google now is going to eliminate that for the fall as well. So now you have an entire industry, including the impact-based software, which is going to become obsolete this fall, to looking and scrambling to saying, how can we still make sure our ambassadors win? Now, I will tell you this, and I'm always very honest with you. I have seen my favorite partners, Cozy Earth and many others, I won't name them all right now, is that I receive a couple $100 a month maximum from them, like maximum. And anyone who's looking to make that a part of their practice or just give good recommendation and say like, this doesn't make sense. You know, I have the ability, and I'm very fortunate to say, over 1 million people a month listen to the podcast. Over 150,000 people read the newsletter. Like there's a lot of people, and the links are just not working. And I don't think it's Cozy Earth or anyone else that's looking to do me an injustice. I don't think that at all. It's just the links are no longer working the way that they were. That's the truth. And so fortunately, Tom, who's our head technologist on our team, our CTO, built the original affiliate software, which many people don't know about the story, back in the late 90s or mid 90s. And Carl, believe it or not, worked with him later on one of these specific projects. So we've got two amazing people who have done this since the very beginning. And so what we knew is once we found out specifically that this could be done better and that Impact is going to be able to not hold these links as well in the future, what can we do now? So we set about reinvesting. As you know, Equalife takes every dollar, literally every single dollar. Not $1 is left over at the end of the year. I don't pay myself out, anything like that. It goes back into Equalife because you know what? I use Equalife myself as a practitioner. I'm a practitioner and I want and need the very best for my clients. That's why Equalife came about in the first place. How do I get the labs I want to clients all over the US? Like in the world now too. How do I create protocols where people don't need to use 12 products for a detoxification protocol? It's not necessarily easy. So what I did was I said, okay, product by product, I'm going to create a company that I didn't know was going to be a big company. I just didn't. I'm going to create a functional medicine-based product and product line. Well, each year we add a couple more products because we take the earnings and reinvest back in. And it's what I love to do. So I'm very fortunate. I'm a little crazy as well that I'm just willing to reinvest it all back in. But it also goes into the technology. And so what we've built right now is brand new technology that's going to allow you and anyone in your practice to be invited into your group, let's say, your practice. It's the best way to describe it because that's what you have. You have a practice. And what it's going to enable you to do in the portal is, yeah, you'll be able to, they'll sign up on your labs and you'll be able to read the results and all those things. But here's the amazing thing, is that once a client says, yes, Becky, Ellen, Marisol, Victoria, any of these people, anyone, right? Any practitioner. Yes, that's my practitioner. That's my person. Once they say yes to that, they accept that, you now are automatically cookied with a lifetime cookie for 12 months. So cookie's not the right word because cookies are gone. They're going away. So it's a tag. So let's say that I have my practice and I invite in, let's just say 50 people. And those 50 people say, yes, Dr. Cabral is my person. He's my guy. He reads my labs. He's the person that I purchase through, whatever it is. Now, wherever they go to Equalife in the future, as long as they order with the email that's tagged to them and your account, you automatically get credit. Now, you won't see very many companies doing this. Why? Because they maybe hope that not all of those sales get credited to the practitioner. That's not what we do. Equalife is a practitioner company built by a practitioner for other practitioners. We say no every single day. That would be great for Equalife, but bad for IHPs and our ambassadors. That's the truth. Every single day, we say no to those businesses and partnerships, etc. Because as I said, this is something that I want to do for many years to come, and I need it for myself, my family, and my practice as well. So now you invite in your group of people. They say yes. Now, for the next 12 months, it doesn't matter what link they use to purchase. You're automatically credited your ambassador-based commission. So let me know if this is making sense so far, but I've got more now to share as well. So if they purchase again one more time in the next 12 months, you get another 12 months added on from whenever that purchase is. So basically, this really can be lifetime commissions from your clients, as long as they're still connected to you, purchasing through you. That's it. That's how easy we wanted to make it. The other great thing is that many of you already have people, emails associated under you as clients. Over the next few weeks, we'll be building and bringing these in. So starting June 1st, all of this will launch. Beginning June 1st, you'll be able to invite in a single person or 100 people at a time and say, this is the link in order to use for Equalife for my practice. And then what happens from there is they're tagged as your client. As your client, then you receive commissions no matter where they purchase. The app, on mobile, desktop, etc. So pretty amazing. The only stipulation is they need to use that email address because it's the only way that we can obviously tag them. So that's the best way to do it. Now, and I'm going to answer all of your questions. So I love that they're coming. I'm happy to answer them. And any that I don't know, because I'm not the technologist, I'm going to have Tom or Rick or others get back to you personally. Now, here's the next thing. Beginning in July, we're going to be able to share with you all of the different purchases from inside of your practice. Because then the people have already said, I'm a client of Dr. Cabral. So now I'm able to say, as my client, oh, here's what you're using. So that's the next thing that many of you have been asking for. That's going to be taken care of in July. So think about this, like every 6 weeks or so, there's going to be another step up in what we're providing you. And then this fall, this is pretty amazing. This is something that I've always wanted for you. But again, it takes an enormous investment. Like we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars invested just in making this happen. And so that's why we couldn't make it all happen all at once. We built the app, we're doing all these different things. We're coming up with a brand new portal. More on that later. It's a desktop portal. Easy for clients to view in desktop, easy for you, all automations. Like SMS text, the works, you name it. All built around labs, protocols, maintenance, practice. simple, easy, within the HIPAA compliant realm, and so much more. It's going to be phenomenal. But here's one more thing that I think that you're going to love. So I think about myself as a practitioner, but also as someone who likes to share my favorite things on social media. Like, that's just the way that it is. Like, I'm not going to create 150 different health companies. I don't want that. I don't want that for anybody. So what I do is I'll just say, oh, my favorite, I don't know, whatever product it might be, and I'll link to it in my Instagram stories. Well, what if that link isn't working for you, right? Because maybe the people who purchase aren't already part of your practice. They didn't say, oh, yeah, Dr. Cabral's my guy, and so everything that would be purchased goes directly as a commission for me. So now what we're doing this fall is creating vanity URLs. So basically, it's going to say cabral.equa.life, or it'll say ellen.equa.life, or it'll be your practice, right? So think of a practice, and let's just say it's, let me think of another practice name, like getupwellness.equa.life, or it'll say, what's another good one? Maybe it's I can't think of anybody's practice right now because I know there's so many of you out there. I hate singling out one individual, but it might be a wellness center like the wellnessplace.equa.life, or something healthinstitute.equa.life. So basically, you're going to be able to build out a vanity URL. It's just your name. That's basically whatever you want it to be. Your practice name, your last name, whatever you want, your first name, whatever you want it to be. Obviously, we can only have one name per person. And then all you're going to need to do is use that on social media. So now there's no broken links. It's not equa.life/ and then code. It's an actual subdomain to our website. So we're going to have to take Equalife, create it now on a separate server with its own, which doesn't change anything for you, with now the subdomains of cabral.equa.life or the wellnessinstitute.equa.life, and then you can just use that on social media. Then on social media, people will go to that specific link. Now, anything they purchase on that page from when they came to you is now credited to you. So you automatically get your lifetime tag for clients in your practice for that 12 months. And then on social media now, you get everyone else using that vanity-based link. So this is brand new, cutting-edge based technology that we are implementing before the iOS and the Google switch. And I'm excited about that because I know what it looks like for me promoting some of my favorite products. And truthfully, it's, I might make a couple $100 here and there for each company. With Equalife, you're making thousands of dollars. Like, it's a dramatic difference because we do right by you. It's not that the companies don't, but we just reinvest our earnings into all of you, and truthfully, myself as well as a practitioner. I get the benefit of this as well. So there's so much more to come. There really is. I just want you to know we hear you, we listen to you every single day. We're just not always able to make the changes immediately. One, because of finances, we're a self-funded company. And second, that this technology takes a long time to build, and then QA, so that when it launches, it's good to go and that it works. So we appreciate all of you. We thank you. I obviously know that no business is perfect. This isn't either. But I can tell you for sure, nobody will ever work harder for you than Equalife and the Equalife team. There's just no doubt about that. So thank you all for attending this. I appreciate you. I'm going to answer your questions now, okay? Take a little sip of water first. It's a special occasion too, so I gave myself a Pellegrino. This is how I celebrate. All right. Let's see, we've got a lot. So I'm going to start at the top and I will work my way down if I'm able to get through all these. They're all inside of the chat, not showing up. So what I'm going to do is head over to Facebook and I will I'll search all of them there. Go to my groups. So leave any questions you have below. Happy to answer those for the next 15 minutes. Always excited to see if this is a good thing for you, if you're excited about it. And I know my team and I are, and they've just done so much to help and to make it happen. So again, I truly appreciate them. All right, looking at the comments now. Balance Friend says this is exciting. Thank you. My pleasure. Kelly Stoner says many distributed ambassadors focused companies do not sell directly to the public, or at least not at the same price available from ambassadors. Are there any plans to discontinue the Amazon store, or at the minimum raise those prices in order to support ambassadors, small businesses? Yes. So right now, I think we have about 15 products on Amazon, and we've spoken about this. Here's the issue though. We have to have them on Amazon. And I know that seems strange. We don't have to have all of our products on Amazon, and we're not adding more. But if we don't put our products on Amazon, someone else is allowed to. So in order to protect our brand, we're keeping some Equalife products on Amazon. But we are looking into, because we hear you and we understand, I totally get it. We're looking into now new technology that may give your clients, will give your clients a specific benefit from purchasing you over Amazon. And I also want you to know that Amazon is a tiny fraction of what Equalife does in the ambassadors. So just so you know, and I didn't even know this, which is remarkable, Equalife, I think it was over the past year, maybe two maximum, has paid out over $1 million to our ambassadors. That's pretty phenomenal. So that's that. But yes, we were looking into that as well. But Amazon, I don't know, there's just not a lot of people that are purchasing from there because we see all of the sales. But the other thing I want to share with you too about Amazon is the reason why you do need an Amazon store as well. People go there to check to see if the product's legitimate. We all use Amazon almost to be like, hey, what do the reviews say? Kind of like Yelp. What do the reviews say? Even though, Yelp always gets the worst reviews, and sometimes Amazon does as well. So if any of you would like to leave an ethical review on Amazon, you don't have to purchase there, don't purchase there, but we would certainly appreciate that because your clients are looking there as well. I am having a lot of difficulty getting to all of your questions. One of the things that Facebook likes to do is not show all of the comments, even when you're trying to see view. So unfortunately, I'm going to go back, see if I can get more. Okay, let's see. When does this go into effect? So June 1st is when the ability to tag your clients and get 12-month commissions, and then they just purchase once more, and it's an ongoing 12. So that begins in June. We believe it's going to be June 1st. Then in July, you'll be able to have the data on all of your ambassador-based commissions. So that'll be super easy. And then this fall, you'll be able to get the vanity-based URLs. All right. So let me see what other questions now and be able to get them, which is great. Daniel says, IHP updates are my favorite. I have one coming to IHP 1 in the next 30 minutes myself. A delicious cherry on top. Good info. Thanks, Daniel. Marcy says, is Equalife planning to stay on Amazon? Yes, it is. I've lost so much to Amazon. I just want all of you to know, again, we track all of this on Amazon. I track all of it on Amazon, and it's good for us to hear because we're working on a new program after vanity URLs, so do keep that in mind, and we hear you. It is like percentage points, literally percentage points of what Equalife does in the ambassador program. Meaning like 1 or 2%. Like it's such a small amount. And because we don't advertise for people to go there, anything like that. And one of the reasons we have so many great offers on Equalife is to keep people on Equalife. And now, if you just saw, and this isn't part of this, but we're now offering your customers, your clients, up to 20% off on subscriptions. That's nowhere near Amazon. So Amazon does not have that price, right? They've got the one-time purchase price. On Equalife, which is just debuting, so I guess I can share it with you now as well. If a client purchases 3 items, or 1, 2, or 3 items, they get 15% off, just like they've always gotten. In the past, if you've had 5 items, you get 15% off subscriptions. Well, now, if you get 4 items, you get 17.5% off. If you get 5 items or more, you get 20% off for Equalife products. That's a huge reason now to purchase from Equalife rather than on Amazon. You get your clients 20% off. And again, Equalife doesn't have massive margins, but we're doing this so that your customers can get locked in and you get commissions on that, which I think is remarkable because most companies do not give commissions on subscriptions after the first subscription. All right, Thank you, Joya. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Kristen. And thank you, Angelique. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Casey. We will still support this promotional model as well. Yeah, we're still using all of the impact links, all of those things going forward, no doubt about it. We're just going to institute a special way to do it this fall as well. Thank you, Rebecca. What about sharing links if someone is not officially a client? We're still doing that, so all of the links still work. All of the impact links will continue to work. So it's not that they won't. It's just as iOS and Google start to lop these off or not share them as well, we're going to be creating the vanity URLs. And then Melissa says, love this. Thank you so much for investing in this program to support us in our commission tracking earning. Yeah, no doubt about it. So I appreciate all of you tuning in today. And the truth is, we're just going to continue to level up and get better and better for you. I know, I understand and I get it. We could always be better, right? We're always going to try to be better for you. But on our end, nobody works harder. The team is always saying, what can we do to support our IHPs? That'll never change. We're thankful for you. We appreciate you. And we're going to continue to do our best. So look for more to come inside of this ambassador base channel. And we'll keep announcing June 1st when that goes live. Again, the impact links, keep using them just like you have been before. They still work. It's not that they don't work. They work. This fall, Google and iOS is going to make it harder for those to work. Will Impact do more on its own end to get better? Yes, but we're going to do even better. So June 1st, you're getting your invitation they can send out to your clients for those lifetime commissions. Then in July, you're going to be getting your dashboard of all of your different tracking, which will be pretty amazing. And then this fall, vanity-based URLs in conjunction with your impact URL. So you can use either one, whatever you would like. So hopefully this is helpful. Thank you, everybody. Once again, we appreciate you. Looking forward to doing big things for the remainder of this year and beyond. So take care. We'll talk with you soon.